For our first devotional thought today, I'd like us to return to Genesis chapter 6 and begin to understand that God in his favor will deliver us from judgment, but it requires obedience. Now, before we get into that, I want you to remember with Lot. Lot, because he was a righteous man, because God had favor on him, because Abraham prayed for him, God delivered Lot from the judgment in Sodom and Gomorrah. But Lot had to leave Sodom and Gomorrah. Now we find the same principle here in Genesis chapter 6, beginning with verse 8. But Noah found favor with the Lord. This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, the only blameless person living on earth at the time, and he walked in close fellowship with God. Now, can you imagine one man on earth who really followed God? One man. The power of one unique person. Now, that in itself is an amazing concept. And he walked in close fellowship with God. No matter all the sin that was going on around him, he walked in close fellowship with God. It only gets more wow, diva. Noah was the father of 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now God saw that the earth had become corrupt and was filled with violence. God observed all this corruption in the world, for everyone on earth was corrupt. And God said to Noah, I have decided to destroy all living creatures, for they have filled the earth with violence. Yes, I will wipe them all out along with all the earth. Build a large boat of cypress wood and waterproof it with tar inside and out. Then construct decks and stalls throughout its interior. Make the boat 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 45 feet high. Leave an 18-inch opening below the roof all the way around the boat. Put the door on the side and build 3 decks inside the boat, lower, middle, and upper. Now God had favor on Noah, and he said, Noah, this is how you are going to escape judgment. I'm about to bring judgment on this whole world. I'm going to wipe out every living creature on this earth. And this is what you need to do to be spared from being a part of that judgment. Because remember, the rain falls on the just and on the unjust. You're going to have to build a boat. Now, nobody had ever built a boat before. There were no boats. And he's building a monstrous boat. Now, look at verse 22. So Noah did everything exactly as God commanded him. Chapter 7, verse 5. So Noah did everything as the Lord commanded him. And because of that, Noah was spared all of that punishment. Noah had his life, his wife's life, his son's life, and all of those animals were saved because one man who lived a righteous life in a sinful world chose to obey God. Now, beloved, what can you do? So, well, I'm the only Christian in my office, Pastor. I'm the only Christian in my family, Pastor. I'm the only Christian in my college, Pastor. Even if that were true, one man brought blessing to so many and saw the covenant of the rainbow, all because he chose to obey God. What could you accomplish for the kingdom if you would just do what God asked you to do?